Hello electric car lovers, in this channel I cover all the latest tech news surrounding electric cars. I cover the background, feel and drive, the current selling price and the specs and engineering that go into making each car. If you have an electric car that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. In today's video, I'm also reviewing the Ford F-150 Lightning. I'll be covering the most important features to see whether it crushes the competition or not. Oh, and one more thing before I start, I just purchased an electric car. Do I need a current license? Okay, now back to the video. Ford introduced the F-150 Lightning, an all-electric battery-powered light-duty truck in May 2021. It's part of the Ford F-Series 14th generation. The company has revealed 4 variants, all of which will be dual-motor, 4-wheel drive vehicles with EPA range estimates of 230 to 300 miles. The F-150 Lightning will go into production in the spring of 2022, so we haven't driven it just yet. But President Joe Biden beat us all to the punch and got an exclusive test drive. How cool is that? In January 2019, Ford announced its ambition to build a totally electric light truck during the 2019 Detroit Auto Show. Ford tested prototype electric test mules on existing F-150 chassis in July 2019. This culminated in a world record-breaking rail-mounted demonstration test tow of 1,250,000 pounds. Linda Zhang, Ford's chief engineer of the F-150, stated at the time that the company planned to take the Build Ford Tough characteristics of durability, capability, and productivity and stretch them into a whole new arena of electric vehicles. On May 19, 2021, Ford debuted the truck and announced the model name F-150 Lightning, with plans to enter production in the spring of 2022. In the first 2 days after the announcement, Ford got 44,500 refundable deposit orders, followed by another 25,000 in the next 2 days. By June 11, 2021, Ford had received 100,000 $100 reservations, and the company announced that a more official order bank would open later that year, as well as the company would offer digital services for subscription revenue, which would shift car sales away from a one-time transaction process. By late May 2021, Ford had started talking about electric trucks other than the F-Series, such as the Expedition and Navigator, which will be supported by a full-size EV truck chassis as well as a smaller chassis for the Bronco, Explorer, and Aviator. By the end of July, Ford had received over 160,000 Lightning orders. This is already more than the total production allocated for the next 2 years. We are for sure still far away from the million pre-orders of the Tesla Cybertruck, but it's always difficult to draw any conclusion from these figures. They are so volatile. The best-selling vehicles of all categories in the United States for 44 years, the Ford F-150 is a true institution. But now's the time for energy shift, and the utility is now available in a 100% electric Ford F-150 Lightning. All success seems to be there on the horizon. Design and engineering. On its final look, Ford made changes to its high-strength, military-grade aluminum bodywork with the goal of making the Lightning the most aerodynamic F-150 to date. Thus, the hood and the running boards have been redesigned, while the front adopts specific headlights with LED technology linked together by a light bar that crosses its innovative front grille, available in 3 different designs. The F-150 Lightning doesn't compromise on space, maintaining the same cabin and body dimensions as the gasoline versions. In addition, it has a 360-degree lighting system which can provide the light needed to illuminate a specific area or the entire area around the vehicle. Technically, Ford has introduced an all-new chassis made from the strongest steel an F-150 has ever used, so that can withstand a maximum payload of 907 kilograms and is able to tow up to 4,535 kilograms. Interior. As for the interior, the highlight is its 15.5-inch touchscreen, from which is controlled by the new Ford Sync 4A infotainment system, compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto Wireless, as well as a table 12-inch digital edge panel. The electric pickup also includes the Blue Cruise as part of Ford Copilot 360 technology, which allows the driver to relax their hands and let the system take control of the steering. Another exciting new feature is the onboard scale, which uses the vehicle's sensors to estimate payload and tell users how much they're carrying, while the Smart Range will be responsible for providing an accurate estimate of how far it can travel. The F-150 Lightning features Trail Hitch Assistance Pro, which automatically controls steering, throttle, and brake inputs to make hitching trailers easier. Another aspect To highlight is the presence of a front cover with an electric opening and closing system that provides 400 liters of volume and 181 kilos of payload. In addition, this space is waterproof and is equipped with 4 electrical outlets, 2 USB chargers, and a drainable floor that can serve as a container for food and drinks. Likewise, it's able to offer 2.4 kW of electric power. In the rear box, there are sockets that provide up to 7.2 kW, so that it is possible to connect all kinds of power tools, televisions, laptops, etc. Performance. The rear suspension is independent and responsible for driving the vehicle are 2 electric motors that generate 425 kW and a maximum torque of 1050 Nm. How could it be otherwise? All-wheel drive is also making its appearance. With all of this, Ford claims the Lightning hits 60 miles per hour in about 4.5 seconds, and it tops out at 105 miles per hour. To quote Ford's official website, 2 motors, 4 wheels, phenomenal torque. 2 onboard motors powering a standard 4x4 system means F-150 Lightning has faster acceleration than any F-150 yet, targeting 0 to 60 miles per hour in mid 4-second range. In comparison to the gas-powered counterpart, the weight distribution of an all-electric F-150 is considerably closer to 50-50. Because of the massive battery pack beneath its floor, the Lightning has a lower center of gravity than regular F-150s, which means it should handle notably better. The Lightning has a number of driving modes, including one that is specifically designed for towing and hauling. This option should change a variety of settings to make trailering a bit less stressful. Tow haul mode helps keep the truck's speed under control while traveling down slopes, which is one of the most evident benefits. Because there is no transmission to downshift or engine to crank, this function relies on regenerative braking to keep the speedometer needle from maxing out on descents, recharging the battery, and storing the energy for use when ascending to the next hill. This method, unlike a combustion-powered vehicle, should be virtually quiet. Off-roading is catered to be another one of the Lightning's 4 driving modes. It modifies the accelerator mapping, anti-lock braking system, and power delivery to aid the truck's performance in adverse circumstances. The 2022 Lightning was put through the same rigorous testing as other F-Series trucks. Ford claims that no accommodations were made for this truck simply because it is electric. Take, for example, the vital battery pack. Steel and skid plates protect this sucker, which can take a hammering, as one test driver was anxious to demonstrate by purposefully banging the truck's belly every time he had a chance to. Battery life. Among the batteries, the American manufacturer did not reveal their capacity and only commented that there will be 2 sizes available. With an estimated range of 230 and 300 miles, these figures are lower than those of some of the Lightning's prospective competitors, but real-world performance will be the ultimate standard for electric truck performance. So comparisons to some of the Lightning's flashier would-be competitors from Tesla and GMC won't deter them, at least not yet. The maximum charge power allowed is 150 kW, and the recharging process from 15 to 80% can be completed in 41 minutes. While if an 80 amp wall box is used, the time to go from 15 to 100% is about 8 hours. With optional Ford Intelligence backup power, the Ford F-150 Lightning connects to your house when it needs to charge, but can smoothly return the favor if the lights go out without even pressing a button. Best of all, you can check your truck status from almost anywhere with your phone. When the home is correctly equipped and the home transfer switch is activated, the home is disconnected from the grid. The truck's cooling systems have been improved, according to Ford, so Lightning can handle gradients like that day in and day out, even in harsh conditions. The battery pack and electric motors should not suffer from the heat-related durability issues or thermal throttling. Price and model range. Reservations are already open and the first units will arrive in spring 2022 with 4 finishes available and a price starting at $39,974 for the commercial version. The XLT, a more well-equipped mid-series model, starts at $52,974 MSRP and adds more comfort and technology. MSRP ranges from $39,974 to roughly $90,474. It'll be manufactured in the Road Center factory in Dearborn, Michigan, to finally bring to the table a model intended to compete with other important proposals of electric pickups, like the Rivian R1T or the Tesla Cybertruck. This wraps up my review of the new and upcoming Ford F-150 Lightning. Let me know what you think of it. And place your bet down in the comments for which is the best pickup truck of the year 2022, between the F-150, the Cybertruck, and the Hummer EV. Thank you for sticking it out through the very end of this video. Nothing helps out my channel more than y'all watching the entire video. These videos will take a long time to make and are a labor of love. If you'd like to see my channel grow, please help spread the word. And until next time, remember, the best experiences aren't about where you end up, but who you're lucky enough to be on the journey with.